Can I make a agility roll to create a blade or a knife of some sort to just cut the pipe a little bit? See inside?
What is the strength of your create shapes?
The strength of it?
Yep.
Um, excellent 20, but my dark force manipulation is an incredible 40.
All right, so you create the shape of a long blade coming off your wrist, and then with your dark force manipulation, you strengthen it to incredible, which allows it to just slice right through this pipe.
Okay. Did I actually slice, like, straight across it or just a little bit?
No, right through it, and you just break it right into two separate parts. And there was an electrical conduit going down through it. There were cables going through the pipe.
Okay. So they were being charged by their feet, I'm assuming. Not that I know for a fact.
What else?
Um, is there anything else on the roof besides for the water tower?
There's a small building that has a steel door on it that you would assume leads down inside the building. Usually that's the roof access. You come up a flight of stairs and you're in like a little shed-sized building that leads out onto the roof.
Is there an actual shed on the roof? Or is it
Yeah.
just that one?
No, it's like a little shed-sized like room. It's a room that you would come up a flight of stairs from inside the building. You'd be inside that room, and then that would lead out onto the roof.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is there like a shed on the roof that holds like mops and
Not that you
cleaning
know
stuff?
of, unless that's what's inside that steel door.
Okay. I'm gonna go inside that steel door. If there's anything
Okay,
on it.
it does not open, and it looks pretty new, like less than a year old. It seems like a pretty strong door.
Okay. That'd be such a waste of my powers. I don't want to wreck it too much. Is there any type of handle or lock on it at all? Or is there like a keypad that opens it?
No, no keypads.
It's just a door that doesn't open?
Yep, just a steel door.
Okay. I'm gonna do another dark force manipulation with the create shapes to just make a crowbar and open it. My dark force
And
manipulation 40,
that's
incredible.
incredible 40. Roll.
Well, my create shapes is excellent 20.
Yeah, creating the shape is easy enough.
Okay.
What'd you get? You need a yellow.
Yeah, I got a 2.
All right, so you can't manage to you create the crowbar form, but imagine
strong
that the
enough.
crowbar was made out of soft wood, and as you stick it in there and you try to pry the steel door open, it just splinters and breaks at the wood. This crowbar is made out of your dark force, but again, it's just like bending. It's like trying to pry it with your fingers.
Okay. And there's nothing else I can really do, so I'm done. I'm just gonna wait for the blackbird.
So how many dark force powers did you use there? 1, 2, just the 2, right? So that's 2 more points of health, because whenever you use your dark force powers, you have to be in your suit. All your powers are tied to your suit because you're a high-tech hero.
Oh. So that's 2 points of health drained from me, or gained.
Yep. 2 hit points melt away. So you -2 enter, puts
So
you
I
down
have
to
to be in my
64.
suit to cast spells.
Right, because remember we tied all of your powers to your suit. I said, do you want to be like a power armor style hero where everything's tied to the suit and you can say the suit is a magic item? And you said yes. We tied everything to it. It gave you more powers than normal, but Everything's tied to the suit. Just like how Corrin, everything's tied to his dragon form, except for he has one stunt that he can use without dragon form.
Okay.
But everything else he can do, he has to shapeshift to do it.
Oh yeah, and how many times do you need to do an ability to make it an actual thing?
Over 10.
Over 10?
Yes.
I thought it was 3.
No. At 3, it drops down to where you only need a yellow instead of a red.
Okay.
And then until you've done it 10 times, then it becomes a green or something like that. I don't know. But I'm not going to look it up until it matters. I don't want to spend time just checking rules for the sake of checking rules.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only going to check them when something's actually happening and it matters.
Okay. I'll only do it when I'll need to.
As the jet arrives, you guys see Lemian just kind of sitting on the corner of the building, kicking his feet. And who's staying in the jet and who's dropping down below? Obviously, Corrin is. Who else?
I suppose, for the time being, Rogue and Shadowcat would probably be the best options for subterfuge.
The Fixer's insisting on going, and that means that Wolverine is saying, "Hold it there, bub. I'm going if you're going."
How many people should we leave in the jet?
At least 2 to fly it. I would have dropped Ariel, like Corrin said, except I don't know if anyone wants to deal with playing her, and I don't.
Who's gonna be playing the Fixer and Wolverine?
I got them.
Okay.
Who's Ariel?
And then Corrin, you have Rogue.
Who's Ariel?
Shadowcat.
I thought her name was Kitty Pryde.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ariel is her superhero name.
70s were a weird time.
80s. 1984.
I'll take Ariel. With Lockhead.
Alright, so you've got Ariel and Lockheed. Brian, you've got control over Rogue.
What's Lockheed?
The Fixer is acting on his own, and Wolverine is keeping close tabs on the Fixer, to which he keeps constantly making comments about how he's got an assassin breathing down his neck, and how he took out Mentalo first, and now he's going to take out him.
Jeez.
Me.
Is there a way that I can just... I'm going to say to all of them, "Hey, I went up that water tower. There's no water in it. It's just the 2 robots." So that everyone knows.
2 robots? Well, see? That explains everything.
That explains nothing. What does that even mean?
Wolverine, he's saying it wasn't me
Yeah,
that
no.
killed your partner.
Robots explain nothing.
There's one
That was such a
Wolverine
large leap in
robot.
logic.
Now you can go up there and look. I sliced open a pipe that had no water in it. I assume that with my talent of computers and electricity, that it was powering the robots through their feet.
Wait a minute. This is all starting to sound like a setup. You sent your friend here ahead of us so that he could plant those robots there.
I only teleported because I didn't want to take that long.
Right, because you needed time to plant robots to make your friend here look innocent.
Do any of us here look like we're capable?
I
of making
can't build a
robots?
robot that fast.
Oh, I seen your danger room. I know what you guys are capable of.
Nor are we
I wasn't
X-Men.
even in the danger room. I was up with Rogue making sandwiches.
Wolverine says, "Look, I'm not going to stand around arguing with this punk."
Well, then what are you going to do?
He slices open the metal door and walks down the staircase. Shink, shink, leaving wreckage behind him.
I suppose that's one way to answer a question.
I tried
And
to do that.
Rogue says, typical.
I tried to do that with the crowbar.
Yeah, except your crowbar might have gotten it open without causing destruction of property,
Yeah.
which is going to cost the team 5 karma.
More so than that, we
What?
could have just sent Shadow Cat on the other side to, unlock it.
Yeah, she could have.
Like, he doesn't always give me the chance.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe a leash should be added to his costume.
Alright, so all I need is stairs. You got stairs? I need stairs, man.
For sale. I'm not selling any stairs, I'm sorry. Fresh out of stairs.
Here's some stairs.
Can you make the black area a bit... Can you make the visible area a bit bigger?
Negative.
No? What is it, like you get to choose how big it gets, or just it gives you a random space?
No, I just don't like being bullied. I feel like you're bullying me.
Sorry, Dan.
Wait, what?
GM bullying.
Alright, so, as you guys are coming down the staircase behind Wolverine, you see that this area is almost completely empty except for a huge machine that takes up a good portion of this giant empty former cannery. Clearly it's not being used as a cannery anymore.
Oh, you can make it bigger. Is this the robot right here? The person?
Let me make this machine a little bit bigger. There we go. A little bit bigger. There we go. And on the front of this machine is Mentalo strapped to a table, standing upright, and he's got some type of like bubble helmet on his head with a red mist inside of it.
What does he look like?
Some kind of stereo thing going on? He's wearing a fishbowl on his head?
Yes.
What does he look like? Is he all burnt up? Is he ice?
Nope, not burnt up.
Does he just look like Mentalo?
Yep.
Go over and see if it is easy to remove him from the object machine.
Can I go? I'm gonna go over to the machine to see what its components are and see what it's doing.
It's kind of primitive. Like, you've definitely seen better machines in your day.
So what are we?
The fixer's running in. He's like, Mentalo! And he starts running in. Let me in as you start running over to check out the machine. Corin, it looks like you're in there. We're going to have Rogue flying in, trying to catch up with you guys as you've passed Wolverine. Wolverine's just looking around. And as you guys move past him, he says, wait a minute. I get a bad feeling about this. I don't like it. And just then, guns flip out from the walls, and a force field forms around. Oh man, this friggin' Pinterest has got to go.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Remove from Chrome. Remove it. It's got to go. Every time. Yeah, it's not any of those reasons. Every time